Black power to the beloved. It's the sage of the age, dropping off this divine wisdom. I'm premiering from every hood to Hollywood, baby. We dropping more gems than bird shit, guaranteed to rock you up out your ignorance. You feel me? I gotta pop my shit for the family one time. You know what I'm saying? It's like my shoot around. You feel me? I'm catching my tempo out here with this internet hustle. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, family, for your support. Thank you for, looking out for your boy. This is a symbiotic and beneficial relationship on both ends. I drop this knowledge for you. You drop that cash app and them donations, and we, we in cahoots, baby. You see the rolling banner down there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got the website and the Patreon on the way. Y'all make sure y'all stay in touch with that. You know what I'm saying? That heat I'm dropping on YouTube. You feel me? Yeah, some heat. But what you going to get over there on that website and on that Patreon, say it's going to be some heat for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull back the reins on it a little bit because I had to get shit right. Had to get it together for the family. I got to make sure when I get my website and shit straight, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's that heat now. You feel me? So I'm going to have the merchandise on there. I'm going to have extra videos and everything on there. I'm going to have a Patreon where you got different tiers for the subscription. If you balling on the budget, we got the lower tier for you. I'm going to drop that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to go ahead and get to that divine level, I got a tier for you also. I'm not trying to break the bank. I'm just trying to get in how I fit in. You know what I'm saying? You see the rolling banner down there. The emails, somebody had went ahead and had let me know they wanted me to drop this video for the Thanksgiving joint. So, but I had already planned on really doing it. But you know what I'm saying? I really went in for the family because, like I said, they want the knowledge and they dropping that down for you, brother. So I had to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling y'all, we is back on the holidays for all you feeble-minded Negro peons out there. You feel me? Today we're gonna be talking about Thanksgiving's pagan origins. I know y'all done already got your turkey and the dressing ready, you know what I'm saying? The next day, y'all gonna be en route to celebrate another pagan holiday. Gonna put your little Christmas tree up and everything, you know what I'm saying? Even though your good Bible say that you're not supposed to do that, you know what I'm saying? The very next day, gonna have a goddamn Black Friday. Nigga, and it ain't Black Friday if you ain't shopping black, okay? We need some Black Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday too. Then we dealing with the week. We need to head to the month. Fuck a February. We need to make our own shit in the summertime because we children of the sun. You feel me? And then after that, we need to make black years. You know what I'm talking about? There need to be a black decade and it need to be black infinity and beyond. Fuck all the feeble-minded bullshit. See, y'all niggas got to come up off there. Y'all on that frivolous shit. We out here giving all our money to these crackers and shit. You know what I'm saying? All they gonna do is buy arms and stuff to put your ass down some more. We wonder why we ain't got no tanks, wonder why we ain't got no army. God damn it, because we spending it on Black Friday. We giving it to Walmart and Sam's and shit like that. We can't rise up as a nation and as a people because we wearing our nation on top of our head with these wigs and shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to go buy the latest Jordans and shit. PS5. So when the Chinese and Arabs and everything is on top and the Indians is on top, we don't need to ask why. Because this is a 600, what is it, $600 billion goddamn these holidays in the winter and in the fall. And even though this is a fall harvest festival, this count as a winter holiday, along with Christmas and all them other ones. See what I'm saying? We talking about $600 billion, man. We put $600 billion back with our people. We wouldn't need no reparations from nobody. But see, you gotta see the real revolution start within. That's why it won't be televised, nigga. But a lot of you niggas is commercialized. You feel me? That's really what it come down to. No, it's for the kid. No, bitch, it ain't for no damn kids. Cause we're gonna break this shit down today. How these holidays stem from Luciferian worship and all kind of crazy pagan deities. You understand what I'm saying? So again, it ain't Black Friday if you ain't shopping black, bitch. Put some black liberation on your mind, bitch. Put some black freedom on your mind, nigga. Put some black power on your mind, okay? This holiday, just like the rest of the holidays, are not what we think. You know what I'm saying? And even though we try to nigga farm, you know what I'm saying, and try to, put some sugar on shit and put some gold sprinkles on it, nigga. That ain't what it is, you know what I'm saying? And our ancestors warned us about practicing the traditions of our enemies, which I got to give my ode to the ancestors. Thank you for gracing me with the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, for giving me this knowledge and gracing me with it so I can bring it to my people. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully y'all can take this and go share it to somebody else who I might not be able to reach. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you for the master teachers who I'm standing on the shoulders of, Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Ivan Van Sertima, Drusilla Nunja Houston, Shashi McIntyre, Francis Cress Wilson, George M. James, J.A. Rogers, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, the list goes on and on and on. Nigga, pick you one and each one teach one. You feel me? That's how we need to roll from here on out. Support our own people, support Osiris Child 360, or support your local a righteous black cause, nigga, not just any black cause, a righteous black cause. You feel me? You know, save your dollar so it can save you at a later day. And like I said, purchase with a purpose. That's gonna be the main theme of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And without further ado, family, I'm gonna go ahead and drive this thing forward. Now, this first slide is dealing with what's her name? Abundancia. I guess that's her name. Abundancia. I'm not Greek, so I don't know, but that's what she called herself, or that's what they call her. Now, this is supposed to be the goddess of abundance and prosperity, okay? And you see in her hand, this is way before the 13 colonies in America, she got the cornucopia in her hand. Now, the cornucopia she got in her hand usually hold like grain or money, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna coincide grain with cerealia or whatever they call it. That was a Roman pagan harvest festival which they celebrated back in the day, and it sounds like cereal because that's where she the goddess of the grain. You know what I'm saying? Cerealia, I think that's what it was called. So you see they got these different functions in their own wordplay. So I'm trying to show you that this cornucopia didn't come from no Native Americans or nothing like that. This has Greek and pagan origins, okay? And it was given to her by Hercules because he broke it off the some river god, Achilles or some shit like that, or Achilles, okay? He had a horn on his head, so he broke it off the horn of the river god, being Hercules, and then gave it to Abundancia. You know what I'm saying? Or Abundantia. I don't know how to say her name, but we gonna roll with that. Now, going on to the next slide. Now, the Thanksgiving that we know comes from pagan England festivals known as Harvest Home. Okay. Now, this is a Celtic and Anglo-Saxon pagan harvest celebration. Okay. One of them was it was a 3-part to it. One of them was called Lugnasad, I guess, and Maybon. Okay. Okay, like I said, in England, it was called Harvest Home. So what you see, Harvest Home is a pagan festival. You know what I'm saying? It's a pagan festival, and that's where we get our Thanksgiving from. So it has pagan roots from its inception. You can't get around it. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all always talking about pagan this and heathen that. And see, here you go, worshiping and running after Greek and Roman pagan goddesses, and that ain't where it stopped. I'm gonna show you even more because we're gonna delve into a lot of not only geography but historical accounts from before pre-America. You know what I'm saying? Pre-Columbus and all of that, where they had already had these festivals in place. You see what I'm saying? So here y'all is spending all this money buying turkeys and all this kind of shit, and you don't even understand. See what I'm saying? That you is fuming and putting money behind a pagan festival. See, that's why you can't be celebrating the traditions of your enemy, because it fall back and smooth in your face. Okay, you see them all. See the Cro-Magnon, man. I call them Cro-Magnon. I'm done calling them crackers. I'm done calling them cockazoids. They either gonna be the Uralian monkeys because they come from the Ural Mountains, okay, or they gonna be the Cro-Magnon, the mutated Cro-Magnon man. Okay, that's what they. So you see all the mutated Cro-Magnon men. They drunk and passing night. Okay, so you see them back in the back, dosey doing and shit. You feel me? This is where this come from. Okay, and we're gonna get into all of these celebrations. I promise you, by the end of this lecture, it's gonna hit home that this Thanksgiving and shit ain't nothing you need to be worshiping. Now, the next thing we're gonna go on to is these Puritans. Okay, now the Puritans come from England. Okay, now they originally shunned the harvest home, not only the harvest home, which is Thanksgiving, but they also shunned Easter and Christmas too because of the pagan origins they had. Now, what we need to know about the Puritans, that is from England, okay, and England was a colony of the British, okay, that's the British Isles, you feel me? So we need to understand that, and the first people who set up Jamestown was the British colonies, okay? Let's get real with ourselves. So we see that they come. Now, what we need to know about them Puritans is they was the delinquents of Europe. See, they got their ass kicked out because they practiced burning people at the stake and shit. See what I'm saying? Talking about witchcraft. See, they made a religion out of this. So they was the delinquents and the outcasts of Europe. They said, y'all got to get y'all ass up out of here. We're going to throw y'all over here in this new world and see what it's hitting for. So they was pretty much the pawns and the crash dummies. Now, they want to say that the pilgrims, hear me out now, they want to tell you that the pilgrims was the ones that, came over and from religious persecutions, and wasn't no such thing as no damn pilgrims. Them was the separatists. You know what I'm saying? The separatists is the ones that came over here. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't really fool with how England was running the church at that time. You see, but they are barbarians. I don't want you to think that the church was bad and these was a good. No, it wasn't. And they name say pure, but ain't nothing pure about them. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so we need to understand that again, the pilgrims is the separatists, okay, which is the delinquents of Europe who was discarded, you know what I'm saying, for burning their women and shit and all kind of people at the stake. Okay, we dealing with some medieval, Europeans, and they bringing that medieval tradition up out of into the modern time. So they can't get out of that shit, okay? So these are the people who they try to say that the pilgrims and the Indians and everything. See, and we're going to get into that Indian and all that shit because, nigga, it didn't start off as no happy relationship, okay? I'm telling you that straight up, okay? Matter of fact, we're going to get to it right now. Now, it's a members of Plymouth 400, a nonprofit that contends that the Thanksgiving story began in 1614 when, hear me out, when Tisquantum, known as Squanto, and other native people were captured, taken to Europe, and sold as slaves. 1614. They got their filthy ass on the water. 1492. A little bit over a century later, they was enslaving people before then and during too. But I'm just showing you how you talking about Thanksgiving come from, we all came together and we was no, the fuck they wasn't. Them crackers came. You see, they got guns and muskets and shit in their hand. If it's just a friendly trade off, nigga, and we just chilling, I don't think I need to be having my gun all and my weapons all out in front of you now. Damn. So there you go right there. There that you know what was on their mind from the jump. See what I'm saying? We finna learn how to do this shit, cultivate the land, figure out these routes that we need to take, see what's growing, how they do, and then we're gonna take their ass and capture them. Now they captured them to take them as a diplomat between Indian and England. You know what I'm saying? So he know how to speak the English language. He already know how to speak the Indian language. So at that point, he become as a bridge to the culture. You see what I'm saying? Although the bridge was taken on some theft, these niggas came and took him as a slave. Okay, this is facts. Now we finna read this here, which came from one of the publications about the early Thanksgiving traditions and festivals. Hear me out now. It say the role of Squanto is complicated. Yeah, I bet it is. It say Tisquantum, known as Squanto, did play a large role in helping the pilgrims, which is the separatists. Ain't no such thing as pilgrims. Like I said, they like to code the shit so you don't ask the right questions. Because if you hear separatists, you're gonna be like, well, what did they separate from? See, bam, caught you, bitch. So you was just a delinquent in the outcast of the Church of England, and they bought y'all ass over here as pawns to try to see what's going on in this new world. So okay, now we on to something. So they say Squanto did play a large role in helping the pilgrims as American children are taught. His people, the Pawtuckets, I don't know, a band of Wampanoag tribe, had lived on the site where the pilgrims settled, okay? When they arrived, he became a translator for them in diplomacy and trade with other native people and showed them the most effective method for planting corn in the best locations to fish, Miss Sheehan said. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, they came over, okay, we friends, okay, nigga, show me how y'all growing this shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? What's going on over here? Now, show me what a trade route said, who y'all trading with? Okay, who is the local tribes over here? Okay, where the women at? Okay, where the kid? Yeah, they trying to figure out all of the luxurious spots off the rip before they show their true colors. See, so once they play their hand, they don't need them for nothing else because they done already started up the industry on what they done been taught. You see what I'm saying? They ain't planning on trying to be friends or nothing like that. Bitch, we come over here for conquest, okay? They had already been over here, from them damn conquistadors and shit like that. So, they played the role like we friends. Okay, we going to fight the Spanish off with you. We going to fight them out. And as soon as they turn around, what they do? Bitch, I'm finna enslave your ass, okay? Because now we want the land. Fuck all that. See? So that's why we got to understand this. The pirates and shit, that come from over there in England and Spain. Now, I'm going to say England with that Sir Francis Drake and shit. He was one of them first pirates when they was trying to loot off them Spanish ships because they was mad because the Spanish and the Portuguese had title to the new land, which was the Americas, and England, France, Germany. The Pope said, well, fuck y'all. So that's why that's really what the Reformation was about. It was about reforming, about spiritual system to get this goddamn Pope up out our, what we got to do in the new land. So we can't be, if the Pope is not your leader, he can't tell you what to say. So we need to find out a new God. We need to find out a new spiritual system that says we entitled to some land. That's why I tell niggas, we need to stop arguing about what the fuck they got going on. What we need to do is have our own shit. If we're not fighting for our own shit, then it don't make no sense. Okay, but let me finish reading this. Now it say that's usually where the lesson ends, okay? But that's just a fraction of his story. Listen, he was captured by the English in 1614. See what I'm saying? And later sold into slavery were in Spain, where Miss Sheehan said he spent several years in England where he learned English. He returned to New England. Now, New England is America because England, you know where England is, nigga. So New England is America. But see, before it, or no, that's New York, because York is over there too. But see, before it was New York, it was New Amsterdam because of the Dutch that had came over here before the English people and the British. See what I'm saying? So that's why you got to know your enemy and know the players on the motherfucking board. So when niggas talk about, oh, let's be together, bitch, why you weren't together with us when your ass was setting up colonies? Because niggas talking about the South was about slavery. Nigga, they had slavery up north. You just see right now, their first colonies was in Jamestown. Ain't that? I think that's Virginia. I think it's Virginia. If not somewhere close to it, that's up north, nigga. So the first slaves was actually up north. But see, when they started the Industrial Revolution and started getting more industrious, they didn't really need no slaves. See, but they needed slaves in the South to tilt the land and everything. So you can see how this playing out. Got to tell you that. Now, he returned to New England in 1619, only to find his entire tribe dead from smallpox. I'm not even going to try to say their name no more. To find his entire tribe dead from smallpox. He met the Pilgrims in March 1621. See? You know what I'm saying? There we go. So the Pilgrims, aka the Separatists, came after that, but they had you can't separate. They try to give them different names. Nigga, the Pilgrims is the English people, man. So they just try to give you these different names to throw you out. See, that's the cheese on the trap. That's the smoke screen they throw at you niggas. But once you understand who these people is, the Pilgrims came from English, okay? And see, it's crazy that they say 1614 because listen to me now. The Bible was written in the King James was written in 1611 because of what took place at the Hampton Court Conference in 1604, where the Puritans, who is what they say is a faction of the Pilgrims, okay, the Puritans, who are the Pilgrims, which is just the Separatists, okay, they had to hold court with King James because they said that we need to reform the Church of England because it sounded too much like the Catholic Church, okay, which was saying that they couldn't have no land because they wouldn't, it was just about Spain and Portugal. That's who the Pope blessed for Americas and the newfound land. See, so when England had, was splitting up and shit like that after the, after the Reformation and everything, they said, well, fuck that. We going after some land our damn self. So it's just funny how you see it's not even 10 years. Well, 10 years later, they got a goddamn slave from the Americas in England. Okay. You see it. So whether you're English, whether you're Dutch or Portuguese or Spanish, hey, all of you is pale men to me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I did with you just like that. Now, these other niggas might be confused. They might not know what time it is, but nigga, I know what time it is. Okay, now we finna deal with some more the symbolism and showing you the iconography. Let me move this over here. Okay, so over here you got Fortuna. I don't know how these people name. They all fake. It's mythology, so I ain't even caught up in their name. But you got Fortuna, which is of course the goddess of fortune. See what I'm saying? And she got the cornucopia. You know what I'm saying? Well, she got some money right there. So all these goddesses and shit, they just be combinations of Greek and whether you go from Greek and Rome, because Rome was a colony of Greece. Okay, we can't forget that. So you see a Baduntia, whatever her name was, Abundantia, okay, Abundantia that we just seen a while ago was the goddess of money and grain. So you see right here, she got money. That's Fortuna. Then you go to Demeter. You know what I'm saying? This was the goddess of agriculture, okay? And she got the cornucopia in her hand. Then you see another picture of her with the cornucopia. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just showing you this right here so you can see the pagan origins of where this is all coming from. You see what I mean? It's not like they just brought the cornucopia out of nowhere, that this just come from Native American. No, this come from Cro-Magnon man tradition. That's where this shit come from. Okay, so stop playing with me. Now here you even got Zeus featuring a little boy, because they love them some little boys. Even the gods and shit was playing with little boys. You see what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit there. And he gonna play a part too, because even though in Hercules' story with Abundantia, even in her story, Hercules gave her cornucopia. He broke the horn off the god of the river. You see what I'm saying? In the Greek story. So in Zeus' story, which we're gonna get to, is him and Almathea. See, now Almathea, they broke off, Zeus broke her horn off. See, that was the goddess that Zeus was suckling from. The god that was one of the milk god. I guess I don't know what kind of crazy shit they got going on in Greek, where they got babies suckling from a goddamn goat. But the goat was a goddess of another goddess of abundance. You know what I'm saying? Her milk never stopped flowing, the nutrients and everything. So Zeus was playing with her one day and broke her horn out. See, and then he threw her in the sky and made her Capricorn. Okay, but you got the cornucopia. That's where we get the cornucopia from. You see what I'm saying? I mean, on some Greek mythology shit. So that right there again show you the foolishness of the fucking story. That it don't come from no damn black people. It don't come from no Native Americans. This come from Cro-Magnon man. Okay, let's be. We going straight up the middle. Let's be real about this shit, man. And this goat is going to be prevalent for the next point I'm finna make, okay? Because you got the Vikings. Now, why are you bringing up the Vikings? Because you got to understand that the British was conquered by the Vikings, okay? Got to deal with this. Like I said, we delving in today. Man, could we supposed to just be talking about Thanksgiving? We talking about Vikings and shit. See, you got to understand Thor. You got to understand the concept of where this shit is coming from, because every Thanksgiving is on the last, Thursday, nigga. Thursday is Thor's Day, nigga. So where that come from? Viking culture. So I gotta show you, British was conquered by the Romans. So that's why you got Roman goddesses and Greek goddesses all in the shit. We just seen Demeter and Fortuna and Abundantia, or whatever the fuck her name is. We just seen them with the cornucopia. So you understand how it's just a procession of the same culture going into a new land. See, pagan. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand. So now the Brits were conquered by Germanic tribes, Vikings, in around the 8th century. Okay. Before then, they were of the Roman persuasion, because it was called Britannica. Okay. And even London was called Londinian or some shit like that, because it was, not tribes, but parts that was conquered by the Romans. Okay. And then, like I told you right now you fast forward to 17 or 1600s, and the British was the ones who set up the first colonies in America. Okay, so you still got, and even English is Germanic. Okay, English is a Germanic language, but you got words like pharmacy, which come from pharmakeia, which is Greek. So you got Latin. You got Latin in the goddamn language. You got German in the language. You got Greek in the language. You got all kinds. It's a hodgepodge of Cro-Magnon language, is what I'm telling you. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, now we just read that the British was coming, and you see the routes they was taking. Okay, you see the routes so you got the Norwegians. Okay, Norway. You know what I'm saying? And see all up there. That's the Scandinavians. Them the Scandal. So you see right there, like Loki and Thor. That's what I was just telling you. See Thor and them. That's where they come from. Odin. All of them Viking people. Them is Viking deities. So we gotta go back and break this goddamn code down so we can understand how this got commercialized to a Thanksgiving today, okay? Because you even gotta understand that the Dutch at one time was under the Spanish and Catholic regime. So you see how the Demeters and all of these, not the Roman regime, okay? They, the Roman Empire was ruling all of that, Lower Germany and the Netherlands and shit like that, okay? Before they start having a Reformation with Calvin and Martin Luther and all these old crackers and Cro-Magnon men, okay? Now, so we dealing with it. And as a matter of fact, they say by the I think like 991 AD to like 1018 AD, the Anglo-Saxon kings in England, shit, they paid the Vikings, the Viking invaders like 2.8 million in silver coins. That's why right now you can find more Anglo-Saxon coins in Denmark, which is, with them Denmark, we're over here, Denmark, them Danes, them damn Vikings, them Germanic tribes, they got more England coins in Denmark than they do in England. Facts. That's facts, nigga. So that show you the conquest of the Vikings on Britannia, which, you know what I'm saying, which was the Roman province before the Vikings settled in there, and all kind of shit. So there you go right there. Now I gotta bring that to you so you can see and make sense of this next point I'm gonna make, which is we touched on Thor, okay, Thursday being for Thor Day. That's Thor, nigga. See, Germanic. That's what I'm saying. The English language is Germanic. Okay, so we gotta knock this shit down before we get to the surface shit, nigga. This shit is, the shit you see with Thanksgiving, nigga, that's commercial. That's to get your bread, nigga. That ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking Thanksgiving or no goddamn pit. Now what they saying is, thank you for giving me your motherfucking money. That's what they saying. Thank you for giving me your money, you dumbass nigga. Because you celebrating genocide. You celebrating, Thor. You celebrating all kind of Viking and Nordic gods. Okay, Thursday, man. When you gonna get that Thanksgiving dinner? Oh, we got it going on 12 o'clock Thursday, Thursday. When you gonna pick up the cake for the shit tomorrow? Well, we gonna pick it up on Wednesday. Odin, nigga. That's Odin Day. So you got Odin, then you got Thor, nigga. Y'all, you don't understand just throughout your lifespan how much you call these deities names. Okay, and then they got these holidays, which go back to these trees, holly trees, because you got where it's called that, nigga, they need that evergreen. That shit was like a deity to them because everything else dead. So you see, and even that mistletoe and shit like that. Okay, and that's why Thor, okay, we got that. Now, what else is key in this is Thor is Zeus. Okay, Thor is Zeus. You got to know that shit. Now, we're going to read it. Say Thursday, which is Thursday, gets its English name, okay, after the hammer-wielding Norse, that's Nordic, that's the Vikings, Norse god of thunder, strength, and protection. Hear me out now. The Roman god Jupiter, as well as being the king of gods, was the god of the sky and thunder. Thursday comes from Old English, and and Friday is Frigga. See, Friday is the name of Odin White. So you got the Trinity right there. Y'all niggas talking about the goddamn Trinity. That's the Trinity right there. You got Wednesday, Odin. You got Thursday for Thor. Then you got Friday for the wife, Frigga. See what I'm saying? You got the Trinity right there. Then when you back those, listen now. Jupiter, see what they don't show you. Jupiter is Zeus. See, because the Roman and Greek gods is the same. So you got the Greek rendition of Zeus, but when you go to Rome, you got Jupiter. Okay, we talking now. Now, who was the father of Zeus? Cronus, nigga. Cronus, is Saturn. Now, why is that important? Because we just talked about the cornucopia. We talked about how Almathea was the Capricorn. Okay, so they deify this Capricorn, the goat. What is the zodiac for Saturn? Is Capricorn. So you see how Cronus is coincided with the goat, with Capricorn. And you look and coincide that and couple that in with Thor. Thor had goatee rolled on. See? So, nigga, it's the same thing. So you got the Roman. I just showed you how the Romans went into Britain. Britain came and came into America. You had not only the Romans, but the Vikings, which would make sense of why they got in England. The English version of Thursday is Thor. See, you got to put this shit together so it's all gonna make sense. So that's why every Thanksgiving is gotta fall on a Thursday, because it gotta line up with Thursday, huh? Now, also November is a key month in the Germanic tribes. Okay, now they got this called a Blot month. Now, Blot month in November is the blood month, nigga. That's the blood month. See, and that's why Thor is depicted in red a lot of times. See what I'm saying? See, that's the blood month. So not only did they sacrifice animals and shit, nigga, they sacrifice people. This is on the History Channel. I'm not gonna play it all, but I'm gonna show y'all this. See See the goat? They got the goat now. They finna sacrifice his ass. Now this the History Channel. Let me hit this water. See, they put the damn blood all in the cup and shit. That's some sick shit, man. Now they finna sacrifice a Nick. Now they finna sacrifice his ass. See, they finna sacrifice his ass. Done sacrificed his ass. See, that's them Vikings now. That's that Nordic. That's the Nordic culture. We ain't gotta watch the rest. See, if you interested, you can go take your ass. Cause see, I don't even like having that energy. But see, you can go take your ass to YouTube and look up Viking sacrificing. Look up Blot Month. See, look up the Blot. BLOT. They'll try to tell you in them that when you see, that's why you got to do more than just read sometimes. You got to go back to them primary sources to see where this shit come from. You understand what I'm saying? Because they'll try to tell you that, oh, they just sacrificed their horses and stuff in mid-winter festivals because they want. No, you was a goddamn lie. Yeah, they sacrificed their horses and things, but nigga, they sacrificed them people. They sacrificed them people. See, to be real, because we just seen it. Now, this is the History Channel now. They showing you the Viking culture. So I have to show you so you can see this energy. This is why these holidays is not meant for us. They meant to sap your spiritual energy, man. You see what I'm saying? You know how many kids come up missing? Listen, if you look up the etymology for kid, it's a baby goat. See how they sacrificing goats and this, and I'm gonna show you later on because I'm gonna tie this into Christmas real smooth like. It's gonna be smooth because, like I said, you cannot forget the fact that they worship them goats. See, they worship them on one end, but they quick to sacrifice them motherfuckers. That's just like Lupercalia and all of that. They sacrificing them goats. See, just like they sacrificing them kids. So they casting spells. And see, that's where them witches and shit come from too. That Nordic culture, huh? They come from that Nordic culture. That's what a witch is. Okay, Nordic mean north. That's what up north where it's called and shit at. See, in a Wicca, that y'all niggas talking about Wicca and shit, that's them witches. And we done talked about Osculum infame. See, I done busted y'all ass, no homo, on that Halloween, the pagan origins of Halloween joint I did. That killed it. You see what I'm saying? But now you going in deeper because you seeing all of this other shit coming out because it's all coming from that Nordic culture because they're the ones that set up shop in America. You just did that in the Minnesota Vikings. Where they at? Up north. You see what I'm saying? You know, the Raiders. That's another form of a Viking. The Raiders. You know what I'm saying? The Cavaliers and shit like that. See, these people know what the fuck, they know what time it is and they code who they is in certain symbols so you get lost in the sauce. See, you just a layman. You feel me? But like I was saying, I'm gonna tie that shit into Christmas by that damn goat. See, now Thor had a goat, and we're gonna get into Odin goat. They had Hydran and shit like that. And these motherfuckers was deities of drinking. So we're gonna touch on some things on how that Nordic culture is still prevalent in the American society. I just showed, man, they sacrifice. Man, say this is on the History Channel. I gotta keep going back to that. You see that H right there? That's the History Channel, y'all. That's the History Channel, family. See what I'm saying? And they put that shit out there for the world to see. But see, you don't want to see it. Or if you see it, see, you can't tie it back. You say, oh, they so barbaric. Nigga, these the people that's in the Chamber of Commerce. These the people who own big business, big corporations, nigga. These is the same people. So don't say on one breath, oh, they so evil and pagan. Nah, bitch, they ain't evil or pagan. They the same people. Okay? They just put suits on. All right? So let's be real about this shit. Okay? I ain't trying to see that no more. Okay, now, this is what I was showing you about or telling you about with Zeus. See, See Zeus drinking out the. Now that's gonna be key too. Y'all pay attention to that. Zeus drinking out the horn, the cornucopia. Then you see the goat, the Pan. You see that's the goat. You know what I'm saying? You look up Pan, he mischievous. He like to have sex with men and women, little boys and girls, everything. He's mischievous. You see what I'm saying? You see that flute in his hand, Pied Piper. See who lure the little kids to him and they come up missing. Y'all better pay attention to this shit. Y'all better pay attention because that's their culture. I'm trying to tell you, they coded in their imagery. This is their culture though. Okay, I have to show you this. Then you see here, you see Zeus right here as a child suckling from Almathea. You see what I'm saying? So, then also you see that snake right there. You see that snake right there. That look like the Garden of Eden scene. I ain't even paying. Yeah, that's that snake right. So you even and that's why I did that joint with the Greek mythology, Greek mythology in the Old Testament, and talked about Jesus being it because that's it's all coincide with the same thing. Now we got to talk about the writing. If I ain't spelling the right, bitch, I ain't no barbarian, I ain't no Viking, so I don't fuck with it. But this right here is that look, see that's where they get that cornucopia from. But see, this is a drinking like a drinking vessel, and sometimes it might be another kind of horn or whatever. You see, you got that Nordic Viking hair. See what I'm saying? And sometimes it might not be the goat horn. It might be some kind of other cattle. But you know what time it is, nigga. They got that shit from that goat. That's where they worship this shit. This right here, when you look at this right here, that ain't no different from this right here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is drinking out that goat horn, okay? So I don't want nobody to play with me. And you see right there that they got plenty of these. See, these is the drinking gorges and shit. You feel me? Not real talk. So we got to stop playing and we got to go straight up the middle with this shit, man. Okay, we out here celebrating these pagan, Roman, British, and all English deities and shit, and don't understand the backdrop of it now. Okay, see right here, you see, what's his name? Thor. See, he was a drunkard. This nigga here even on what is that shit called? Marvel. What is it? Not the Infinity Stones with the Infinity War and Endgame. The Endgame, that motherfucker was a bum on the couch, ready to drink some more. You see, because that's where he come from. See, that's where they get that shit from over there. Them Vikings and them Nordics and really all them goddamn what is that? Cro-Magnon man is down with that shit. They get drunk till they can't stand. Get pissy drunk. You feel me? This is their deity. So you got Thor. So I'm just trying to show you, and then I'm finna piece something together to you too. So, and then this, like I say, the cornucopia. Only thing about them is they get never-ending drink. See, that's their cornucopia. They not worried about no goddamn food or nothing like that. They got that off real, but they get that never-ending drink. That's what they, and black people talking about Thanksgiving. Motherfucker, you talking about cornucopia. Where is our abundance at then? We ain't got no motherfucking abundance, nigga. And y'all niggas talking about cornucopia and Thanksgiving. What is we thankful? What is you thankful for, my nigga? We coming off George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and this, that, and the thing. Niggas talking about, I didn't know people was this racist. Bitch, you ain't never heard of Zimmerman? You didn't hear Trayvon Martin, dumbass nigga? You didn't hear about Ferguson? We can't go back thousands of years. Motherfuckers can't even go back last year. We can't even go back 6 months. We can't even go back 6 months. Our attention span is like the size of or the span of an ant. We ain't got no attention, and they might be longer. Their attention span might be longer. We get sidetracked on any little thing and then get bombarded with shit that don't matter. You see what I'm saying? Get bombarded with. Now this matter. This is the shit that matter because you putting your time, energy, and effort into nothing but BS. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, family, but I'm gonna keep on going because this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm tired of this shit. These winter festivals and holidays generate $600 billion alone. Niggas is in that number. You already know niggas is in that number. Don't play with me, man. Most of y'all had y'all turkeys already. Goddamn it, you bought by 5 of them the last time you went, put them in the deep freeze, and you was waiting to put that goddamn peanut oil in that goddamn that deep fry. You couldn't wait to put the peanut oil. And then you got that ham. We're gonna talk about that pig too. Even though your Bible tell you that anything with hooves and shit like that, you're not supposed to be eating. You see what I'm saying? You're not even supposed to be eating it. All right? That's ridiculous, family. We gotta do better than this, man. We better than this. You feel me? We don't need no pagan Cro-Magnon man festivals and traditions to substantiate our way of life. You feel me? Okay, now again, I'm just showing you more these drinking gorges and these writings or whatever the hell they call. You see what I'm saying? I'm showing you how they, morphed it into from that pagan festival into a commercialized way for them to make money off your ass. Because they still doing this shit over there in them Nordic countries. I want you to know that, okay? It ain't like they stopped doing it. They still doing this. And see, once you understand what this goat really stand for, because they over there got that Krampus and them jewel bockens and shit where they scan the shit out them kids. Okay, this is not nothing that is geared towards thanking anybody. So I need y'all to know that, man. Y'all need to stop coming up with these cheap lies to keep perpetuating this goddamn foolishness. Because that's all it is, nigga. You don't want to come up out this tradition, so you want to put it on the next gen. Well, it's just it for the kids and for the next. Bitch, where's the next generation funded? Okay, do you got any plans for them? Fuck a plan now at this point. Fuck a plan, nigga. You got some money put up for the kids? Do you got any kind of substantial way that we gonna come up out this hole, nigga? No, they don't want to do that. They want to keep buying presents. They want to keep Thanksgiving, keep buying cornucopias and shit. See, niggas don't want to deal with the real, okay? Then see, you got Hydra. And see, now the thing about Hydra is he ate from the tree of life, okay? So you got the goat eating from the tree of life, and see his milk or her milk, whatever the fuck the thing was, it produced a never-ending beard. See, it produced a never-ending beard. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they cornucopia is goddamn me just ale. They want never ending ale and beer and to get drunk and fucked up. That's what they want. You see what I'm saying? They not looking for nothing else. And it's key that they got that tree of life in there. And then you see why the Bible got the tree of life, because they were set up in England. You know what I'm saying? We already know King James in England and all that. We just ran through the Hampton Court Conference. We done ran through all of that. Then you see right here, Odin drinking from the goddamn horn. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing as Zeus drinking from the horn. Do I need to go back? I think I do. Let me go back. That's the same thing as, where is it at? Where is Zeus at? Zeus drinking from the horn right there. You see him? He drinking from the horn right there. So we got to stop playing with this shit, man. We got to stop playing with this shit and be straight up the middle. You know what I'm saying? Got the gorgeous. I'm running through that again. So like I said, Hydra, you can look it up and you see Odin right there drinking out the goddamn horn of the goat, okay? Then I'm going back right here with it. You see, and see Thor, he had a story where he outdrunk the giant. I think, you know what I'm saying? He outdrunk a goddamn giant. See what I mean? So he throwing one back. And you see what he drinking out of. Goddamn the goat horn. See what I'm saying? Now, this is key too, because I want to tie this into reality. I want y'all to see how the traditions are still going on. Now, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is the single largest sales day for tavern and bar sales nationwide. So niggas get fucked up and drunk the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Why? Odin. You see him right here? Drinking, nigga. You see what I'm saying? He drank it, so it's the same thing. He keep going the same way. Nigga, don't be trying to fake the funk, talking about, oh no, these is the same fucking people perpetuating the same culture in a new land. They gods drink like a motherfucker. They drink like a motherfucker. That's why I tell people, and black people in particular, we need our own damn deities, okay? We need to stop with the bullshit, okay, and create our own deities to where they substantiate our claim to fame, okay? They here to make sure that we rise up, because it seems like everybody else got doing that, okay? Don't matter what they want to do. So there you go right there, showing you that, goddamn it, they were still doing the same thing. These motherfuckers is out here drinking like a motherfucker on Wednesday, Odin Day, in commemoration for the next day, the sun, Thor, where they gonna go and as soon as they eat that turkey, they're going to watch some football and get drunk in the motherfucker again. Okay? Yeah, I'm just making sure y'all understand what we talking about so I can tie all of this in and y'all can see the correlation. Okay? Now, if y'all feel like your brother's going in on, so you see that rolling band up there, go ahead and make that donation to your brother. Kick that shit like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and tell Granny and Papa about this. Tell Uncle and Auntie about this. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, man, Osiris Child 360 showed us that this talking about Thor and Odin in there. I don't want to see, this ain't talking about no goddamn Native Americans and pilgrims. I'm gonna take you to some real shit, okay? Now, This is old Saint Boniface. Now, the people, the Nordics who was worshiping Thor, now that's key too. Thor had an oak tree. Now, we all know that the oak is prevalent and is very sacred when you dealing with the Thanksgiving holiday. Every time you see a Thanksgiving goddamn meme or some kind of memoir, what do you see? You see the oak leaf or you see the acorn. See, what is the acorn? The acorn is the seed of the goddamn oak tree, nigga. Stop playing with me. Okay, so the acorn and I'm gonna show you on Thor's horn and shit. I mean, not Thor's hammer, where that's also sacred to Thor. See, gotta put that out there. Now, Saint Boniface, before he got his ass towed up by, you see, they ready to tear his ass up now. He had chopped down Thor's oak tree. Now, the oak tree was sacred to Thor because in a thunder and lightning storm, which is ironic because this is the god of thunder and lightning, he found refuge and shelter under the oak tree. So that was his sacred symbol. So there it goes again, which tied Thor back to Thanksgiving. See what I mean? That's what we are. We keep in mind, I'm taking you down memory lane, but we stand on the same road. We still talking about Thanksgiving now. Talking about how the oak is sacred to Thanksgiving as well as sacred to Thor. Now, Thor came well before a goddamn Thanksgiving. So y'all know who stole it from who. I want you to know this. I have to let you know this. So when I say pagan, you can understand what pagan I'm talking about. I'm talking about pagan Nordic Viking people, okay? Cro-Magnon man, mutated Cro-Magnon man. Now, what else is key about that? See, Thor's name is Thor Donner. Gotta say that. Now, that's gonna be key in the later slides now. Matter of fact, if not the next one, the next couple ones. Thor's name is Thor Donner. Hear me out. So we got, I'm not, now here some stories of Saint Boniface says he set up the Christmas tree after he chopped down Thor's tree, also called Donner's tree. When I tell you I'm finna tie this shit into Christmas, so crucial, and this is why the day right after Christmas, the day right after Thanksgiving, y'all on y'all shit talking about putting up a Christmas tree, ready to go to Black Friday so y'all can catch you some sales for the Christmas time, okay? But I'm gonna show you something. I gotta show you this. And you remember who showed you this shit, man. So we done already tied Thor to Thanksgiving, Thor's Day, Thursday, every Thanksgiving is the last Thursday or Thursday in November. November is Black month for the Scandinavians. That's the sacrifice month. We see Thor on that goat. He was drawn by two goats, which I'm gonna show you even clearer in the next couple slides. But Thor was drawn by the two goats, just like Santa Claus is drawn by the reindeer. That's a hint for what you finna get. Then also, Thor got a sacred tree. Not only is it the oak tree, but the tree was chopped down to symbolize in the Roman persuasion the Christmas tree. Then you got Thor, who's also named Thor Donner. Remember that, Thor Donner, and his tree was called Donner's tree. These is all significant points that's finna come down later on and finna crash this shit, okay? Crash this shit. Now we looking at it right here. You see the acorn and the oak leaf was sacred to Thor in Nordic culture. We already see that. We go down to the Nordic culture. You see Thor's hammer as a necklace, and you see what? You see the oak leaf, and you see the acorn. Then you go to Thor's hammer right here. You know what I'm saying? What do you see? You see the oak leaf, right? And they just got the oak leaf right here. But over here, you see the oak leaf and the acorn. That's telling you something. So I'm not just making this shit up. So, and then they got the barrier reefs with the goddamn oak leaf. You know what I'm saying? So the reef on the barrier is oak leaves. And that's Thor hammer now. See, so we see how the Nordics, so the reason why, and I'm going to tell you what else. The oak tree was rated the #1 tree in America, And the turkey, see, well, we ain't got to get into the turkey right now, but that's just showing you right there how Thor and his symbolism correlates to Thanksgiving. Now we talking, man. Ain't nobody see niggas will talk about a goddamn Columbus and all that. We passed Columbus, nigga. See, that's that pre-K shit, nigga. You jumping off the porch when you fucking with me, because I'm taking you back to Thor. I'm finna, I done took you to Odin. I done took you all kind of play. Niggas don't know nothing about no goddamn Black month. You ain't know nothing about that, man. Stop playing with me, okay? So we need to understand this shit so we come up, and this is what they mean by celebrating the traditions of our enemies, because when you look at the Nordic culture and who the Vikings were, they come up out them Dutch lands, Denmark and all that kind of shit. These are Germanic tribes. And one of the first people to set up in the slave trade was the Dutch. See what I'm saying? So here you is celebrating traditions of your enemy. I'm tired of this shit. Tired. I'm sick of it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got to come up out this stupidity, man, or niggas got to go. Now, I'm tying this into, got to tie this into Christmas. Got to do it. Now, we talking about little God Jewel. See, God Jewel was the little elf. See, like them Keebler elves. You know what I'm saying? And he had his little helpers and shit, but they were short-statured people. See, and then you go to the Nordic culture, and I know y'all done seen, man, I love that movie so I done forgot the name, but the Infinity Stone. What is it? Not Guardians of the Galaxy. What is that shit called with Thanos? Whatever it's called, but you see Infinity Stones and shit. When Thor had to get his hammer made, that motherfucker, where did he go? To the short people, the dwarf. Now, they had that motherfucker tall, but you can see he was a short-statured person. See what I'm saying? Because in the mythology of it, Eitri, I think that's his name. He was a short-statured. Well, he's supposed to represent the Twa of Africa. See, because they was the craftsmen and everything, but we're not going to get that deep. But we just going to know that the short people was the ones who made his weaponry and shit. So now you, just like Santa got his little helpers, see, Thor got his little helpers. See, now, I got to tie this shit in to a Christmas now. Because like I said, right, the day after Thanksgiving, y'all niggas is playing Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And right after Thanksgiving, my nigga, really, goddamn it, when the clock strikes 12, goddamn it, maybe right after you eat the damn turkey. You probably done set the Christmas tree right after you goddamn ate the turkey, okay? But I know damn well as soon as that clock strike 12, you niggas got Mariah Carey on playlist. What's that song? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. That shit, y'all playing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Ready to bring in some more demons, because Santa is Satan, nigga. Okay, and it's gonna come out in my later lectures. Matter of fact, I'm pulling up at your house on Christmas. Nigga, fuck is you saying? I'm pulling up on Christmas. See, Santa is Satan. See, and then when you look up Saint Nick in the damn dictionary, it's another name for Satan. Okay, so we not making this shit up. So when you see how Thor is also Santa in a lot of fucking terms, because I just told you Thor's name is Thor Donner. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and break the ice right now. No pun intended. When you go into Santa Claus reindeer, okay, two of them name is Donner and Blitzen. Nigga, that is thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning. But one of them name is Donner, and Thor name is Donner. See, that's a clear linguistic link right there. They come out the same culture. Santa Claus come from the North Pole. Nordic mean North. Nigga, who the fuck you think he look like? Who you think this is? If Santa did, he's a white man. He's a Cro-Magnon man. Okay? And he's a demon in himself. This motherfucker shape-shifting, and not only can he fit down the chimney, this motherfucker can fly back up the chimney. Even if you in the hood and don't have no damn chimney, this motherfucker make one for him to fly down. See what I'm saying? Nigga got gifts for every kid. He know when you're sleeping and know when you're awake. See, that's why they call him God Jewel, because Santa is a god, nigga. See, because Odin is a god. Thor is a god, and that's all that Santa Claus is. See, but when the Catholic Church went in there with, St. Boniface and them, which who didn't exist, but we just running with the story. When they went in there with the Catholic Church, they absorbed the culture and then gave them back some kind of St. Nicholas. You see what I'm saying? See, we got to deal with that. And even St. Nicholas' story dealt with, in which I pulled up in my lecture. You're going to see it in the Christmas lecture. When you deal with St. Nicholas, he came on the scene because it was some kids that was butchered, some little kids that was butchered by the local butcher. You see him, he done cut the kids up and killed them to sell them back to the street. That right there alone tells you that if your story is saying, what nation would build a story like that to usher in Santa Claus, nigga? Santa Claus came in and reassembled the kids that was butchered by the local man because he was finna sell the meat back to the city. See, that right there tell you it was some sacrifice and shit going on. Just right there alone, okay? But that's not the story, because I got another fire-ass lecture talking about cannibalism and everything, which we're going to deal with later. But the point I want to make with this also is, you see that damn pig. So you see that goddamn pig running around. Now, we're going to get on that pig, but See, that's why football, y'all niggas got the pig skin. See what I'm saying? Got the pig skin. That's where this shit, I'm telling you, man, this is exactly where this shit coming from. You got Thor and you got Santa Claus. This nigga is Thor is Santa. That's why we gonna run this shit back down. Thanksgiving is the last Thursday. Thursday is Thor's Day. These are Scandinavian Nordic gods, okay? Just like Thor got Santa Claus, Thor got helpers making his weapons and shit. Santa Claus got little helpers. You see what I'm saying? Thor name is Thor Donner. You see, Santa Claus reindeer name is Donner and Blitzen. Okay, God, Thor is the god of thunder and lightning. Nigga, and the reindeer name mean thunder and lightning. See, the parallels is too, this is too much. This is too goddamn much. It ain't like it's just one, oh, this is just a little coincidence. No, it ain't no one goddamn thing. Okay? Ain't no one goddamn thing. And that's why you niggas got glazed ham and shit at the Thanksgiving, because you running off these goddamn Nordic people. Now, like I say, your Bible tell you you're not supposed to be eating no goddamn pigs. It's an unclean animal. Yet you can't stop no goddamn Christian on Thanksgiving for warming up that goddamn glazed ham turkey. I mean, that honey glazed ham, my bad. You raising up that honey glazed ham from that goddamn deep fry, and you motherfuckers go in pig in every goddamn year. Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, this is religious, and that ain't got nothing to do with no damn religion. Nigga, this got to do with Viking tradition. Okay, so nigga, you think you a goddamn Viking. That's what's wrong with you. Now we going on. So you see here, now the swine, the swine was killed and eaten every day to provide food for the gods. It was some kind of, I don't know the name of the goddamn swine, but if you interested in it, nigga, and want to get lied to, you can look it up your damn self. But just know you're going to get the same information I got. Some kind of swine that the gods ate, and the Nordic gods ate to, provide for. And now I don't know how they did this, but the damn swine, even though it's been eaten up, the motherfucker just regenerate. It'll regenerate every day to be killed and eaten. I don't know what kind of sick shit is going on with these Nordics. You see what I'm saying? But that don't make no sense with me. And like I said, here you go. See, God Jewel. See, and that's where you get jolly from. See, Jewel. But they see it's a J right there, but it's pronounced Yule, Y-U-L-E, like Yuletide. See, you know what I'm saying? And you see the goddamn now I don't know how they get flowers in the middle of goddamn winter. I don't know where they get no flowers from, but you got the damn pigs pulling the sleigh. See, I'm just showing you the correlate. That's why you got the pig skin, the football on Thanksgiving. Gotta tell you this because why? It correlates back to Thor. See? And we gotta do this. Why? How you know? Because these are the little dwarfs that made Thor weapons. And you see, every time you see this picture, usually you're gonna see a little pig or something around. So I'm just showing you that this was a continuous thing because the swine was supposed to be what the guys ate to sustain themselves every day. Okay, so I ain't gonna run that down no more. Now this is a clearer picture. Now there you go, his ass, this Thor with that Viking helmet and a big ass thing of ale. You see what beard, ready to get down. And then here you see God Jewel, but see he got the Viking hat on because that's where he come from. See, that's where Santa Claus and shit come from. Them Nordics, nigga. Ain't nothing African about that, nigga. And see, that's why it's key for me, nigga. I'm not for these people. I'm for my people, nigga. Not for mankind. I'm for African kind, nigga. Cause see, I don't know about all this shit right here. Worshiping goats and all this. See, that's some sick shit. Sacrificing kids and this, that, and the thing. And see, all of this shit is from Germany. And I forgot to tell you, that Pied Piper was from Germany. See? So there, kids coming up missing, kid in etymology mean goat, Santa Claus, shape shifting, and he a demon, and this motherfucker only want to talk to the kids. He dealing with kids, and if the kids ain't right, he take them to hell with Krampus. We finna deal with that. Now, and also, because we gotta remember that this is all about Thanksgiving, so I gotta tie this shit back. But I'm showing you all this to show the continuity in between these Nordic fucking celebrations, because it's really just one celebration throughout the year. That's really what it is. They dress up like they go throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Wear masks and shit throughout the year. That's their culture. Now, what's key is Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song sung by children at a Boston Sunday school. And if you want to look that up, the dude who was over was named James Pierre Punt. You can look it up your damn self. So that even right there ties the Thanksgiving into that Nordic Yule and all that shit. it ties into that. See what I'm saying? So you can't have one without the other. They make sure that. So as soon as your ass come up off of one holiday, motherfucker, you spending money on another holiday. Ain't even got time to think. Don't even got time to breathe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's autonomous. Them motherfuckers just another holiday. Then right after let me see, we in November, December, bam, right after December, January, first of the year. Right after that, oh, I love you, gotta go to February. Oh, right after that, Easter, March, April, then April, I don't know, they got some shit in April. I know April, then May, you got all kind of shit, Cinco de Mayo, June, you already know what that's about. See, that's why you can't participate in this shit, because you're gonna always find a way to lose. You know what I'm saying? You better get your mind right. But these is the two goats that's pulling Thor chariot. That's key for me to show you that. Okay, and then you got Thor, like I said, he's a drunkard. You see what I'm saying? All he missing is that goddamn horn, and I know that's what he on his way to. That's probably why he yielding that goddamn hammer. Like, goddamn, I can't wait to get to this goddamn goat horn. Okay, and like I said, what ties that in, God Jewel, because we know Thor is significant for Thanksgiving on Thursday, so we already done tied Thor to Thanksgiving, and then you got God Jewel with the Viking hat. That's no different than this. If you just put horns right there, that's the same damn helmet, and because they come from the same land. So God, Jules, Saint Nick, Santa Claus is all the same person. And then once you know that Thor and Saint Nick is the same people, then you already know Saint Nick is the devil. So what they tell you about Odin? Odin. Well, you're Odin too, and Thor. And see, that lead me to this point right here. This is why I gotta do this. See, like I said, that blot month, right? That blot month, huh? See what I'm saying? Now that's why you see Thor always in red. See, let me turn this. I don't need all that. See, that's why Thor was always in red. See, Santa Claus in red. See, they represent that blood. They represent that sacrifice that's finna happen. Not only a sacrifice on your kid, but that sacrifice of your pockets, nigga. Because you damn sure finna come up out of them. That's what they make sure you do that. Okay. Now, and this is what I was bringing up a while ago. Now you got Thor on them two goats pulling the chariot. We see that. Now you see Santa Claus with his reindeer. Now, like I said, two of them name is what? Donner and Blitzen. Donner and Blitzen. See, Thor was also named Donner. Thor was also named Donner, linking him back to Santa Claus. Okay, which is the same as Santa Claus reindeer, Donner and Blitzen, which means thunder and lightning. Both they name mean the Thor god, because Thor was the god of thunder and lightning, and this motherfucker name is Donner, which is one of the reindeer. How big is a coincidence is this? And they all come from, see him in the ice. This motherfucker ain't nowhere in the tropics. It ain't nowhere plush. That motherfucker's in the ice. Okay, just like he's in the ice. It's the north, nigga. This is the north. Okay, stop playing, bro. That's exactly what this is. See, again, that is God Jewel. You see him bringing them. You see the goat here is bringing in the gifts. See, because that's prominent in that Nordic culture. That they can't get away from that goat. So just like you see Thor here pulling, getting pulled by goats. See what I'm saying? You see God Jewel in the Nordic culture, because this is where the Nordics is from too. Okay, well, God Jewel is. That's where the Nordics is at. All them Scandinavian spots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He got his little helper back there. Huh? Got a little. And then what's key too, that other picture with Thor people with the little, they got the goddamn Santa Claus hat they damn self with the little elf. They got the little elf hat. See what I'm saying? So you see it's a clear, and I'm just keep showing you this God Jewel because I want you to see that that's the standard. This is a God. This ain't. But see, this is where Santa Claus come from. And when you see him, you might as well just think of Odin and Thor, because they this all the same person. Okay? And even though they are the main, the main characters, the main symbol is that goat. That goat is what's key. See, they can't get away from that goat. They might change the man up. The man might not even be in there, but they gonna keep that goddamn goat, whether they change it from Pan, the half man and the half goat, or it's a full goat, or they might change. They might just have a man in there. You see what I'm saying? But his persona is the goat. You can always trace him back to the goat, just like Cronus. Yeah, he's a man, but represented by Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn. So you got to tie even the character back to the goat. See what I'm saying? Got to say that. Got it? And even your boy Jesus say, I come here to separate the sheep from the goat. They called him the scapegoat of Judah. See, they call Christ the scapegoat of Judah. I'm just saying now. So you can take that how you want to take. Now, this what I was saying a while ago about the Krampus. They done demonized the goat. Now the goat was already demon because it was made up by the Cro-Magnon man. But see, when the Catholic Church came in there, they went ahead and went the whole way with it. This motherfucker's really, you see him whipping kids and taking them to the underworld, to the devil. So, and this is around, November, December. This is not, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not these holidays is not for no kids. This is why kid mean baby goat. They sacrificing the goats and they sacrifice them kids. And I want you to pay attention to these little motherfuckers. See, this where they get, this is also synonymous with the erotes. See, like Cupid and them, which I'm gonna bust their ass on Valentine's Day. Man, I'm talking about I got some heat. Just like these is like them erotes that you see up there with God and Jesus and shit. And they stepping all on their head. But you see Krampus right here beating the shit out the child. Huh? They done took them to hell. You know what I'm saying? These little kids too. Okay? So you see the significance and you see the symbology of that goat. See, and that's why they got the Baphomet as that goat. You know what I'm saying? The goat god is Lucifer and shit because they already know what time it is. You see what I'm saying? They know what it is and even more. See, and I had to show you this right here because you see that goddamn cornucopia. Huh? See that? Now this is St. Nicholas. But like I said, this is what the Catholic Church morphed out of that God Jewel and all of that. See, God Jewel was before St. Nicholas. See, and just like you, and then see here, see they morph Krampus into the black man. See what I'm saying? They done morph Krampus into the, so this right here, when you see the devil, the goat, stuffing the damn kids in the whatever, the little knapsack, where you get kidnapped from, little knapsack, that's what you see right here. Now they done substituted the damn goat for the black man, even though you see St. Nicholas ass putting his ass in that bag too. See, but see Krampus and St. Nicholas is the same person. That's what y'all gotta understand. Krampus is just a shadow of St. Nicholas. See what I'm saying? But see what they did was they morphed that goat devil and they made the black man the devil. That's why when I heard that shit on what's that crazy ass nigga name? Not Billy. What's that nigga name, man? Not Valentine. I feel Valentine, man. That fat one. I forgot that motherfucking name. But this nigga talking about the goat. The goat was the African man that was the god of nigga. That see niggas like that. We got to get off the motherfucking block, man. This is not our fucking God. This is not African perspective thinking. This comes from the mind of the Cro-Magnon man. Okay, stop playing. Bobby Hemmett, that's that motherfucking name. Bobby Hemmett talking about the Baphomet is the African god and he's the African man. You got so this nigga here is on cheap dope. Ain't no goddamn that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, this right here is a racist symbol. You see what I'm saying over there in them Scandinavian, Nordic, and German cultures. They all do that shit. Cover their face in blackface because they trying to mimic that Black Pete. That's what they call him, Black Pete. See, so see how they got the guy, see how he stuffing the kids in there. See, they done demonized the black man. These are the Dutch people. So you already know how the Dutch was coming. I just told you that them motherfuckers was like one of the first in the slave trade behind the Spanish and Portuguese. They might have been with them. Hell, you just know they might have been with them. See what I'm saying? So again, and even though we talking about Christmas, I'm tying it back to the cornucopia because you see it's still there. So even in the Yule and the Christmas time, that goddamn cornucopia is still prevalent because nigga, and that's my point, nigga. We ain't got shit. Okay, they done demonized us in these damn holidays, and y'all talking about Thanksgiving, nigga. Do you see what they did to us? Do you see this shit? And you think I'm supposed to give thanks to this shit? Or you nigga, y'all see, that's why I'm saying we got to clear the board with a lot of people, man. Because some people is just not, they detrimental to the culture. You know, they want us to revere this kind of shit. This is a spit in the face. This is a spit in the face. You know what I'm saying? They done, they took this nigga from took him from a goat, devil putting kids in, then they morphed them to the black man putting them in there. So they the same thing. You the devil, nigga. So they demonized doing this shit and you giving thanks for it. Then you come here giving thanks. Boy, silly niggas. Silly niggas. And see this right here. See this right here. See? Look at this, man. See, this is because this is what these holidays do to you. They string your ass along and you revere, you put power in different cultures, and what they doing is tearing you down at every turn they can make. They tear you down. And it's just slavery. That's another, it's mental slavery. But you see, this was crazy. I didn't even expect to see no shit like this. They got the goddamn Santa Claus, because they call him Santa Claus too. Santa Claus of St. Nick carrying the motherfucking sleigh. And when I seen that, I said, damn, that remind me of the Cro-Magnon men carrying motherfuckers out. I said, God damn it, that's cold. But it's the same psychosis. See, now why is it that I'm bringing up Christmas or Yule time in a Thanksgiving lecture? I'm gonna tell you why. Because Franklin Roosevelt made a change to the holiday where it was the next to last Thursday in his time. Okay, in hopes that a longer Christmas shopping window would boost retail profits. Black Friday is the first shopping day of the Christmas season and has its origin in the Franklin D. Roosevelt logic. See, so they did that. It was originally like the third week, the next to last Thursday in the month of November. But you see, they kept it on Thursday for Thor's Day. So you got to go back to the Nordics. Now, see, so you see how Black Friday ties smooth into the Thanksgiving because it was politically made so they can have a longer retail shopping window. So that's why, nigga. That is why. You ask these silly ass questions as if, I'm not trying to invigorate our people to stop participating in foolishness. This is because these holidays are detrimental. Niggas talk about reparation. Nigga, you got to repair your damn self mentally. Okay, you got to get this foolishness out of your mind. And once you get the Cro-Magnon mentality out of your mind, the rest is smooth sailing, nigga. You know what the fuck to do from there. Okay, you know what to do from there. So I seen this, and you see right here, this motherfucker. It got down there every picture. This motherfucker is on. Now it's raining. There's puddles and shit all outside. He on the back of the horse. They got his ass carrying these heavy ass goddamn. There might be kids in there. Ain't no telling what's in that bag. Okay, but I'm assuming it's toys. Even though it's a dreary day, it give off that vibe like it's some villainous shit. So it might be kids in the bag. It might be toys in the. It might be both. Okay. All I know is, damn, they couldn't give my nigga no horse. See what I'm saying? Couldn't give my man no. He could have put the damn package, the goods on this nigga horse right here. They ain't want to do that because he's the slave. See, he's the slave. So I'm just showing you what they think about your black ass. Okay, just like you bringing up the rear in the world, nigga, you doing it on the back of your own stupidity. Okay, it's crazy. You carrying the burden from your own stupidity because you invigorating and you putting. This is what the holidays and shit is for. It's to invigorate your own culture, not put money in somebody else's culture. That's ass backwards. Okay, you ain't gonna never be liberated doing no shit like that. Because the same, when you go out there and spend your money with them, they go back to their countries, go buy military arms and everything else they need to go buy guns and genocide your ass off some more land. Facts. So you can be mad all the fuck you want. Bitch, you can't prove me wrong. So we dealing with Thanksgiving, or done dealt with Thanksgiving, but I had to tie all of these old hellish pagan holidays together so you can see the root of this shit. Ain't nobody else gonna do that for you, man. Niggas gonna give you some more watered down shit about Columbus and this, that, and I'm not finna, look, we passed Columbus, man. Like I said, nigga, if it ain't on no next level thinking, I ain't even fucking with that. Okay? So, family, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, but I gotta go ahead and end it on something that y'all might be familiar with. I know my good Christians and shit out there, y'all want y'all on this, even though this not even a religious holiday, this shit pagan. I know y'all niggas want a religious scripture. Okay, so I got you. Okay, Proverbs 3:31-32. Envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Did he say don't choose Christmas or choose Thanksgiving? No, he said choose none of his ways. Okay, see, this is what I mean by feeble-minded. You niggas is feeble-minded. Okay, too frivolous. That's why the black community ain't got shit and everybody else got shit, because y'all go run y'all money to anybody who will sit there and be your motherfucking friend or play like they your friend. Okay. Now, 32. For the froward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. See, nigga, that's an abomination, man. This shit, Thanksgiving, because once you peel back everything that we done seen, this shit got pagan and child sacrificial roots. This shit is pagan and child sacrificial, man. Okay, when you really delve into what this shit is about, I mean, I mean, I know you didn't miss that because I know I laid this science down, baby. I know my science is harder than Chinese arithmetic, so we can stop with this shit. I got more files on these niggas than the CIA, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's just real fucking talk. And see, this is why you cannot celebrate the traditions of your enemy, nigga. Your tradition should be black power, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Your practice should be black liberation in that order. You understand what I'm saying? Anything else is backwards. It's backwards. It's not gonna get you nowhere, okay? So family, I done went hard today, man. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with your boy. You see the rolling banner up there, man. Fuck with me, support me, give me the the donations, because that's what's gonna keep me on this motherfucker. It's gonna keep the videos rolling in, gonna keep that fresh content rolling in, because that's what we got to do, okay? That's just what we got. I'm not working for the cracker, so I can't be, I'm not punching no clock in for no crack. I'd rather work for my people. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to work for my people. I'm going to put it down just like that. Purchase with a purpose. And with that being said, baby, I love you. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you know the enemy. Got to know the enemy. And until next time, family, Black Power.